TV23 KDGL. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV23 Studios in Sublette, this is High Plains Today.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Real High Plains Today, right here on TV23. It is Thursday, September 8th. On today's show, I'll be joined by Roselle Webb. She is the Executive Director of the Liberal Chamber of Commerce, and they have the Duck Festival coming up here in a couple of weeks, and we're going to find out all the stuff that's going on. Now, let's take a look at happenings. A Cimarron man was in serious condition yesterday morning following a rollover accident in Greeley County. Now, according to the Kansas Highway Patrol, 67-year-old Alan Eskam was westbound in a 2005 Peterbilt on Kansas Highway 96, about 10 miles east of Tribune at about 2:45 a.m. His vehicle left the roadway on the right shoulder, which caused the truck to roll 1.5 times. Eskam was taken to the Greeley County Hospital in Tribune, then transported to Via Christi St. Francis in Wichita, where he is listed in serious condition. And the Garden City Police are looking for a man and a woman who say they forced a Garden City woman to go to a bank and withdraw money last Thursday. 57-year-old Maria Baca told police about a robbery that began earlier in the day outside of J.C. Penney on East Kansas Avenue. Baca said she was approached by a woman outside of J.C. Penney who claimed she was having financial hardships and needed help. Now, Baca told police that a male approached shortly after and that the woman grabbed her and wouldn't let her leave, at which point the man and woman told Baca to take them to her house. She refused, but agreed to take the man and woman to a bank, where the man and Baca went inside the bank and withdrew an undisclosed amount of money. Baca then drove the couple back to the shopping area and dropped them off. The woman is described as a white with thick brown hair, roughly 40 to 50 years old, and wearing a black long-sleeve shirt and a floral print skirt. The man was described as a white male with no facial hair, approximately 50 years old, and wearing a blue skirt and khaki pants. If you have any information on that, get a hold of the Garden City Police Department. All right, coming up this Saturday and Sunday, September 10th and 11th, officers from the Kansas Highway Patrol and the Haskell County Sheriff's Department will be cooperating in an effort to locate intoxicated drivers. Checkpoints operated by officers may be set up randomly at various locations in Haskell County. Drivers suspected of intoxication will be given a brief field sobriety test. Confirmed impaired drivers will be arrested. Now, the goal of the program is to increase overall motorist safety. And this one's funny. A 70-year-old man accused of robbing a bank in Kansas City told investigators he would rather be in prison than live with his wife. Court documents say Lawrence Ripple gave a note to a bank teller in Kansas City last Friday demanding cash and warning he had a gun. Now, Ripple took the money and went to sit in the lobby where he told a guard he was the guy he was looking for. Officers arrived quickly. An FBI agent wrote in the affidavit that Ripple had earlier been arguing with his wife. He told investigators he wrote the note in front of his wife telling her he would rather be in jail than at home. Ripple was charged with bank robbery on Tuesday. All right, don't forget, you can register for our 30-ounce Yeti cup. It says KDGLTV.com on it. All you got to do is send us an email, cup@kdgltv.com, or mail a postcard to us at TV23 KDGL, P.O. Box 447, Sublette America 67877. All right, now this week's winner sent us an email, and he said, I really want a TV23 cup. It is Chuck Heron from Ulysses. So, Chuck, we'll be getting your cup sent out to you right away. Now, remember, when you register with us on email or in the mail, you got to send us your name and address. All right, we got a cooling trend moving in on the weather. Be back with that after this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV23 with host Chris Jewell. TV23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
As the owner of a business, I'm responsible for all these kids. No, I can't make sure they get all the fruits and veggies they need, or that they have good table manners, or that they use their inside voices, but I can make sure they get the support they need by reporting all my new hires to the state of Kansas.
When you report new hires, you make sure non-custodial parents pay their child support so kids get what they need to succeed in life.
Join me in doing one simple thing to help kids.
I think someone at my friend's school has this thing called autism. My friend's brother's son has autism. My neighbor's son has autism. My son has autism.
Autism is getting closer to home. Today, 1 in 110 children is diagnosed with autism. That's a 600% increase in the last 20 years. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
And welcome back. We're looking off in the westerly direction on the TV23 tower cam. I'm going to call it mostly cloudy. I was arguing with Brian. He said it's mostly sunny because you can see the sun on that one satellite dish on the tower. So I'm calling it mostly cloudy because I'm in front of the camera. Let's take a look at our temperatures and readings here at the station. 80 degrees. Relative humidity 74. It's a bad hair day for me today. Winds are out of the east-southeast at 8. Barometric pressure holding steady. Now this is going to change. We do have a stationary front that is laying right across the Oklahoma and Kansas border that's coming down this way and right across, and you can see the temperatures out in Lamar are already starting to cool off. But you get down southern part of the viewing area, they're in the 80s, 75 up to the north. Looking at the current dew points around, though, everybody's got a pretty good bit of humidity today. All right, here's where it gets kind of weird. We've got, you go north into the viewing area, you've got east-southeast winds. You get down south below that stationary front, you're getting into the south-southwest winds. But that's all going to change coming up to the weekend. Tell you about that in a second. All right, the highs and lows as recorded at the Garden City Regional Airport did get to 88 yesterday, 102 back in 1971, 66 was the overnight low, 46 back in 1986. No new moisture in the bucket, but they are up to 20.02 for the year. All right, here we go. For today, mostly cloudy. Now, there is this front is going to just kind of hang here for about a day. So it gives us a 30% chance of hit and miss thunderstorms. A lot of these are going to be in the eastern part of the viewing area. High today of 85. Winds are going to be out of the southeast at 11. Then tonight, still do have a 20% chance of rain. This is going to be late in the afternoon, early evening. Low of 65 overnight. Winds are still going to be out of the east-southeast at 9. Then tomorrow we're going to hit 90 degrees. It's going to be mostly sunny. This chance of precipitation is early in the morning. Winds are going to shift around from the west-southwest, going to the northeast. And then tomorrow night for Friday football, it's going to cool off. You might want to take a sweatshirt, maybe. 52 degrees, partly cloudy. Winds will be out of the north-northeast at 17, gusting up to 28. Looking at the 7-day, you can see we do have that chance of rain today and tomorrow, but it's going to cool off on Saturday. High of only 77. The lows are going to drop down into the lower 60s, upper 50s. No, that's not misprint. On Tuesday, we do have a really good chance of rain rolling in on Tuesday. The high 69. A low of 51. So we do have some fall weather that's going to be rolling in. That's a look at the weather. We'll be back with the markets and Roselle after this. Hi, Chris Jewell, host of High Plains Today, a 30-minute news and information program that airs weekdays at noon right here on TV 23. We talk about news, we talk about sports, we talk about weather, we're even going to talk entertainment. We'll have live guests right here on set with me. So, every day at noon, tune in, High Plains Today. We'll see you then.
Weekdays here on TV 23.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/sign.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
It's not his new group of friends. It's not the video games. It's not the neighborhood.
Mom, do I have to go to school today?
The biggest threat to your child's future could be you. Every day they miss, even in middle school, puts their graduation at risk.
Okay, there we are. Welcome back. I'm now joined by the Executive Director of the Liberal Chamber of Commerce, Roselle Webb. How are you today, Roselle?
I'm great. How are you, Chris?
Good.
Thank
Good to
you
see you.
for
I haven't
having
seen
me
you
today.
for a day or two. All right, so what's happening at the Liberal Chamber of Commerce these days?
Well,
You got a ton of stuff going on.
we have a lot of stuff going on in Liberal. Yes, we do. And
That's
the
good.
Chamber. Yes, we have some new businesses, and we've had some groundbreakings lately. We are breaking the ground currently at the Convention Center and the new Fairfield Inn that is located down by the Hampton Inn. And they have broken ground for the new Wendy's, and they've also broken ground for the new IHOP.
That's a lot going on.
Lots going on.
You
Plus
say,
the 5 schools that we have going.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. There's a little bit going on there.
Yes.
Yeah, you talk about the Fairmont or the Fairfield in the new convention center, and I always think for people who've been a liberal a long time, well, that's where the old drive-in used to be, right?
That's right. That's right. Yes.
I remember that. Yeah. So okay, so you got a lot going on.
I have a lot going on. We've had some ribbon cuttings also. We have a ribbon cutting tonight at the Prairie View Elementary School. It's just opened. So we're excited about that tonight. And then on the 12th, we will have a ribbon cutting at Eisenhower Middle School, which is out on Western. So we have 2 schools of the 5 finished, and the rest are coming along nicely.
Yeah, they're going up in a hurry, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah, J.E. Dunn is getting after it.
Yes, they are. They are doing a good job.
Yeah.
Then we also have a ribbon cutting at Kansas Smith Farms, located out on Mead Lake Road.
Yes.
Yes, and that is on the 14th. And then we have, very delighted to have a ribbon cutting at Penn Air, our new air service in Liberal.
Oh, yeah, that's starting here in
the 15th.
The 15th,
yes, it is. It's very exciting, and it's an Alaskan airline, and they are coming from Denver to Dodge to Liberal, and then back the same way. So we're very excited about that.
Yeah, because they even came and paid a visit to y'all
at
the chamber in Liberal.
Yes, nice people.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
They have a 90, I think 92% on-time rate, so that's going to be great.
Okay. Always, yes, airlines on time.
That's right.
Always good, isn't it?
That's good. That's always good.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, so, and then you get all that out of the way.
Yes, yes.
Coming up Saturday, the 24th, right?
Yes, yes sir.
It's Duck Festival, annual. This is your 15th year of the annual Duck Festival.
15th.
This baby's come a long ways from just an old duck race to all kinds of stuff
it used
going
to be
on.
A little duck race.
Yeah.
At Bluebonnet Park, and then it grew into an all-day festival.
Yeah, because you start at 9 o'clock on that Saturday morning.
Yes.
And you got a ton of stuff going up until 2 o'clock when the ducks float away.
That's right.
That's amazing. This thing's come a long ways.
You'll have to come down and go to the festival.
Yes, we'll see if we can shoot some B-roll of the
great.
ducks going down, I don't want to say the ditch, down that cement deal there along Kansas. Yeah, the canal. That sounds better, canal.
Yeah.
15 years you've been doing this. That's pretty neat, though. Okay, but before we get into all this other stuff, if somebody wants to adopt a duck, you're not going to buy a duck, you're going to adopt a duck.
Adopt a duck. And it will be in the race. We'll feed it for them until the race starts.
Okay.
And they can adopt 1 duck for $10, or they can adopt a 6-quack for $50.
I always love that.
Or a lucky pack, which is 13 ducks for $100.
13 ducks for $100.
Right.
The lucky number 13 for $100. I still love the 6-quack, though. You get 6 ducks for $50.
That's right.
That's the coolest part. But with all that going on, though, you have a ton of other stuff happening all during the day.
Yes. Oh, I might say, though, the prizes for the race, yes, $10,000 in prizes we give away. $5,000 is first place, and then there's 9 places.
If you get that number 1 duck, it's like you get half the pot right there, don't you?
Then you buy a barbecue place.
That's
like
the
Bell
old
Hill
story.
did.
Yeah, Billy's Blue Duck Barbecue. If you ever wondered where the name came from, Bill was in the duck race, and his duck won, and that's how he started Billy's Blue Duck Barbecue, because he had a blue duck.
Yes, that's right. We have pink, blue, and yellow ducks. His was blue.
Yeah.
Right.
It wouldn't have sounded good if it was Billy's pink Duck Barbecue. It doesn't ring. It doesn't roll as well, does it? All right. Okay, so we got about like 3 minutes left. I think Brian's yelling at me already. Okay, so we got a ton of other stuff, though, going on during the day.
Yes. We have human foosball. Come and join that. That's going to be fun. We have lawn tic-tac-toe. We have the firemen coming and doing their water barrel fight. We have corporate trike races. There's going to be a chuck-a-duck game and a duck splat game and Ducky Downs.
Chuck-a-duck and duck splat. That would be what I would do to my duck when it didn't win. All right. And okay, and there's something else, though. Rapid Fit Health.
Right, yes.
They have a deal that's called Waddle In, Rock Out.
Right.
That sounds physical.
Yeah, it's going to be physical.
Yes.
You have to come and find out what they're going to do.
I'm not sure I want to know what they're going to do.
We also have the Mid-America Air Museum is coming to do their drone academy. So they will have cages set up and people can learn how to fly a drone.
Really?
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Will be fun.
Well, yeah, because starting on, what was it, August 29th, I think, the new laws came out for people that can fly drones and what you have to do.
Yes.
And you have to take a test and all that kind of stuff. So that'd be kind of a good thing, that if you have a drone that you can come out and learn about that. Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
Okay. And Ducky, now explain Ducky Downs to me.
Ducky Downs is PVC pipe, a little route that the ducks can float through, and you have to fill it with water to make them float. And whoever's duck comes out the end first win a prize.
Ah. Yep. Okay. Now, besides, now you can adopt a duck for $10, or a six quack for $50, or the Lucky Pack, which is 13 for $100. The rest of the stuff doesn't cost you, right?
Right.
Plus,
and we also
but now,
have,
if you have a duck in the race, if you have an adopted duck in the race, so you got to be present to win, right?
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No,
oh,
you don't.
Okay. All right.
We're also having the United Way chili cook-off. Chili.
Oh, that's right. They're having their big kickoff. The chili, yeah.
Now those tasting kits cost $2.
Okay. Well,
Then
but
we'll
that's
also
for
have
United
other
Way.
food.
Though.
There'll be other food out there too.
Okay.
Yeah. Be lots of fun. Day in the park. Bring your family. It's kid-friendly, very kid-friendly.
Well, and this year you're doing it because you're doing it at Light Park and not Bluebonnet Park. So if you drive down to Bluebonnet Park, you're not going to find much.
Go to Light Park.
Yeah.
We're going to have more room, and we have more activities to do. And
okay, so if somebody wants to adopt a duck, where can they pick up their adoption papers?
we have the big 15-foot duck.
You have like a 15, 20-foot yellow duck with a big orange bill and sunglasses that you can't miss.
And most days it's out across from the pool, from the water park.
Okay, right there across on Kansas Avenue by, there at Light Park. Okay.
Or you can come to the chamber, or you can go to any business that has a duck sold here sign in the window. They sell ducks.
And there's a bunch of those.
There are.
There's too many of those to mention.
There are, right.
But you always, I know. Every day I see the big duck, and it's huge. You can't miss the duck.
You can't miss it.
Okay. So you can adopt a duck for 10. The important part of this is 6 quack. You get six ducks for 50. The lucky pack, I don't know how lucky it is, but you get 13 ducks for 100.
Right.
All right. And all this goes to benefit the Liberal Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, it does.
All right. Because other than that, you aren't asking anybody for money, are you?
Oh, no. Never.
All right. And this is all coming up Saturday, September 24th. Starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. The duck race is at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
And at 3 o'clock, you can go home, sit on the couch, watch a little college football, and go from there, right?
And we also have business booths. Businesses can have a booth, come out, have a game for the kids, or sell something, or give information out. We have about 20 of those already signed up and room for more.
You got all kinds of stuff going on.
Yep, we do. Everything we do, we want to do to help our businesses, and that helps them in that way.
Roselle, thanks for coming up today.
Thank you, Chris, for having me.
All right, and stick around because I'll be back with a little more right after this.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million bucks. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Something I feel when I'm right here. Something that tells me that I'm home. This is the place. Everybody here knows it. This is the place. Oh, it's home to me and you. Yeah, this is the place.
Hey, make sure you tune in tomorrow because it is Friday Gridiron Preview. Now we're going to feature coaches and players from Hugoton and Ulysses as they meet tomorrow night in Ulysses. This is a big rivalry game. And you can also tune in tomorrow at noon to see all of that, as well as on Pioneer Communications Channel 9 at 12:30 and again at 4:30 tomorrow. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors. All right, Miguel Sano's hustle led Minnesota to a pair of early runs, and his RBI double tied the game in the decisive 7th inning, helping the Twins dodge a series sweep by the Royals. They lost 6-5 last night. The Royals are off today, and they will start up a new series in Chicago with the White Sox starting tomorrow night. All right, let's take a last look at our weather. It is 82 degrees. Relative humidity going down a little bit, 70%. Winds are out of the east-southeast at 7. Barometric pressure still hanging in there at steady. All right, now we do have a front that's kind of hanging out on the Kansas-Oklahoma line, giving us a chance of precipitation for tomorrow night and into tomorrow morning, but cooling off on Saturday and Sunday, really going to cool off on Tuesday. That's the best chance for rain. Go out and make it a great Thursday, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Keep up to date with the latest information from TV23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
You realize that 49 million Americans struggle with hunger? That's 1 out of every 6 Americans.
These people are around us every day. They're our friends, they're our coworkers, their kids go to school with our kids.
Sometimes we're not even aware that they're struggling. This problem is closer than you think. But so is the solution.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million bucks. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.